Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see who was here first. Carol Lunn, thank you so much for being here first. Also, thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Membership starts at a very, very low, low price of just $4.99 a month. For the price of a cup of coffee once a month, you can help to support Royal Sussex. Okay, and let me see here. I think Royal Sussex has more watch hours than any other Sussex friendly space, like about 4 million watch hours, and perhaps about almost 2,500 videos. And most of those are not shorts. Only a handful in comparison are short videos. So that is what you all are helping to support with your memberships. Hello, Nobi D, Connie Balmer, and Minxie Martin, Elaine Parker, Marcia Ware, and a bunch of other people. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we will be here less than an hour. I'm going to come back later, so that's why I know for certain we're not going to be here that long. Hello, Joan Garcia. Okay. Peach Rose, Cindy White. All right. Here we go. Prince Harry. Prince Harry is in the United Kingdom, and he's kicking off his 4-day tour. Remember, it was extended from the original I think it was 2 days, 3 days. Well, he added a fourth day, a third or fourth day. I just saw a picture of Harry. I'll show it to you. They're like hot, hot. Is it this one? Yes. There you go. Yeah, they have dubbed him hot. Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker and for being a member of Royal Sussex, as well as a moderator of Royal Sussex. Greatly appreciate that. All right, back over to here. And yeah, so hot. Well, the tabloid media could not wait for the constant griping about how irrelevant the Sussexes are. This is Harry's pseudo-royal tour. Prince Harry visits the late Queen's grave in Windsor as he arrives in UK for WellChild Awards amid hopes of King Charles' reunion. And that's all they really want. They don't care about anything else. It's the reunion, because they know they can monetize a reunion more than just about anything else. The photo with the guy with the top hat, I don't need to tell you, that is an old pic. That's when Harry came to town for the coronation and managed to stay for, not even a day, was it? I don't even think he was in town for 24 hours. But they were starving for photos, so they just started out with that one. Yeah, hand luggage, absolutely. He didn't bring any suitcases. He just has a overnight bag. I don't know what that means though. But yeah, his the case sold out. Take a look there. Now you know they mean business when this guy shows up. That is a former Secret Service agent, the very large guy with the dark shirt. And his name escapes me, but trust me, um, this guy is top drawer, top drawer. Chris, gosh, I forgot his name, Chris something. But yeah, he was a Secret Service agent for the Obamas. And anytime Harry goes abroad, it's not unusual to see him. So, yeah. Okay. And that is, of course, the Range Rover. And I'm guessing that, they selected one that they felt was necessary for the occasion. So there you go. No state Bentleys, no van this time, but a Range Rover. There's Harry. I'm not sure if that is LAX or not, or if that is Heathrow. I'm thinking that is Heathrow. I think so. Anyway, there is the duffel bag right there. The one that has quickly sold out. And then, of course, quick change, and Harry is ready to meet and greet. I posted a bunch of those. What do you call those things? The shorts. I posted a bunch of shorts, so I'm gonna just let you go to the shorts if you want to see the arrival. They're very, very quick, like not even 10 seconds each. So I'm not even going to go through the trouble of trying to grab those right now. But yeah, I posted I think maybe 4 of the shorts from today. Short videos, that is. Prince Harry looks rather dashing in my video of him in London. Tom Sykes. Tom Sykes. They are saying that Tom Sykes, who writes for the Newsweek, and I guess he still writes for Newsweek, but he seems to have gone a bit rogue. Tom Sykes has gone a bit rogue. Now, Tom Sykes swears that he doesn't play favorites, that one day the Sussex squad may hate him, and the next day the Rangers may have it in for him. But he swears he doesn't play favorites. But I tell you, he approves of Harry today. I mean, it seems to have. I don't know what else to say. It seems like Harry has kind of turned him on. He looks rather dashing. Yeah, Harry seems to have rather turned him on. He's excited. Yeah, I guess that's what you could say. Anyway, let me move on here. And superhumans. Let me see. Forever. What does that say? Oh, you know what? I thought I saw that earlier. Let me see. Whoever saves one life saves them all, or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, Harry is still wearing that superhumans bracelet. And of course, Harry has been sporting various beads in quite a few years now, so not unusual to see that, but just one of those things that reminds him of what's important in life, especially as far as the veterans community is concerned. Hey, Church Nelly. Mad World, thank you for joining us. Joy of More, wonderful that you're here. Again, this is not going to be a very long video, so I will be back later this evening. So just so you know, so you won't be surprised. When I say I don't think we'll be here more than an hour, I'm very sure of it today. Hugo Boss. People are speculating that the necktie that Harry is wearing is the Hugo Boss. Probably. Harry tends to go with a very narrow necktie. And of course, his number one stylist, the Duchess of Sussex, Harry cannot put a foot wrong. And especially whenever he goes to WellChild, he always looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, I did not see his arch nemesis this year. Do you guys know who I'm speaking of? I think we agreed that the young man's name is Noah, the one who like took him to the mat last year. That kid, the one who seemed to care very little about this idea that Harry is a prince of the realm. That kid, let me see if I can find him. Here he is. That's the kid right there. That is the kid. And you can see Harry saying, okay, I'm going to give this to you, but you have to promise you're not going to throw it. Okay. Okay. All right. I will, please. And then he throws it again. I love that kid. Oh man, that was fun time. So yes, I have not seen his arch nemesis this year, but I'm pretty sure Harry has probably had all kind of protein shakes and everything to prepare himself. But I have not seen him yet, so don't know if he will actually be there or not. But what a lovely kid. And there is the bag. Nothing says classic mulberry like our Scotch grain luggage collection. Its beautifully textured surface is accented by smooth leather trim. Travel pieces should be accented by smooth leather. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just skipped the wrong one. Built to last and look good while doing it. A timeless travel bag in a medium size. This clipper has two short handles and a detachable shoulder strap. Oh, there you go. So that is the Heritage Medium Clipper. That is what they call that bag. And apparently it's sold out. The Mulberry Heritage Medium Clipper has sold out. Yeah, all they had to do was, as a matter of fact, the way I found out what the bag is because I believe it was Mulberry who actually used the social media to say, hey, the Duke of Sussex is carrying one of our bags. Now, remember, according to that fake doctor, Harry's personal life is driving people away from the charities and such. And yet, you have people like Mulberry and other, ma and pa operations that have gone mainstream. You have so many of them that are so excited to say, hey, guess what? The Duke of Sussex, the Duchess of Sussex, they are using one of our products. So yeah, right. And I grabbed a few of these photos. There are not that many of them just yet. Because remember, Harry is going to meet with every family individually. But I believe that was the first young lady to receive her award. Oh my goodness. How long has this been up? Let me show you. Let me show you. This is a very fluid situation, and photos are just popping up here and there. I don't think I have this one, so let me show it to you. Ah, doesn't he look absolutely beautiful? This is someone who is very happy in their life, right? That is a look of bliss. That is a great photo of Prince Harry, and I'm glad to share it with you. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye on everything as I'm going along here because I just don't want to miss nothing. Wait, is that new? Wait a minute, where did that come from? I don't think I've seen this. It's a picture of Meghan. Ah, okay, maybe this was huh. I don't remember seeing this outfit in the let me see. Okay, this is September 8th. Ah. Okay, let me stop teasing you. I'll just show you. Let me stop teasing you. I'll show you. I'm keeping an eye on social media. It's a Carolina Herrera. The belted cotton blend sateen halter neck midi dress. I don't think I've seen this one before. Ah, well, if you're interested in it, if I were you, I'd hurry up and get over there to Carolina Herrera. Don't think I've seen that one before, but I guess maybe it is. I don't remember this scene from anything, but very cool as ever. Joan Garcia says, Baron haters miss folks aren't forced to buy Harry and Meghan. Thank you very much for the super chat. And thank you very much for being a member, Joan Garcia. And thank you for your comment. Let me take that away. Okay. All right. I'm still keeping one eye over here. All right. All right. So let me continue. So have you guys seen that outfit before? No? Yes? Yes, Harry looks really great. Oh, wait, there you go. Oh, it just came out in one of the emails. Thank you for that. Thank you. I was wondering, I'm like, how come I haven't seen this already? So, in other words, check my emails. Thank you for that. No wonder I was a bit confused. Oh, thank you too, Mad World. I appreciate that. Wow, she looks great. She looks great. Let me show you a larger view of the outfit. Let me see here. There you go. Carolina Herrera, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. That is very Meghan. Structured with the buttons and such. That is very, very Meghan. Yeah. No wonder Meghan gravitates to the Carolina Herrera look. Well, thank you all. I was like, I keep up with all things Sussex. And when I see something I haven't seen, I'm just like, wait, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Yes, it's going to be a very busy day. And like I said, I'm going to definitely come back later because we're going to just kind of do an overview of everything from today. All right. Let me take a quick look. There's like a few people I know that put all of the latest stuff up. I'm surprised though they missed Carolina Herrera. It's taken all day, and I'm just now have seen it myself. They must have overlooked that email. Okay, I think we're good. I'm all caught up. This very dramatic pose that Harry has, I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. Look at Harry. I mean, that is very exaggerated. Harry is fiercely competitive. You know that. I have to remind him that is a little girl, and it's not important that you win this one. And I think he did. I think he did win this one. And then, of course, this very cool exchange. Oh, let me see. What does that say? I want to see the name on the back. Uh, Archie. That one is for Archie. And yeah, that one is for Archie. I don't see one for Lily just yet, but that is a gift for Archie. That is so cool. So that is from Gwen. Gwen is a young lady seated there, the one that Harry challenged to a sword fight. Uh, oh, wow. A gift for Archie. And I'm sure there's one for Lily as well. But very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, let's see. The Harry's pose reminds me of a dual sword fight in a Shakespeare play. Yeah, it's a bit dramatic, isn't it? I feel like I'm watching some old, like, what is that guy's name that did all those like pirate movies or whatever? No, not pirate movies. Like, I can't think of his name. I'm thinking it must have been Fairbanks. Yeah, one of those Fairbanks movies. Elaine Parker says Noah has been in and out of hospital lately. I'm friends with Noah's mom. Oh, Elaine Parker, he is such a lovely, lovely kid. I love that little kid. I love that little kid. Oh, anyway, Elaine Parker, do tell his mom that he has a fan. Um, Actually several fans in the Sussex squad. But yeah, he's so adorable. Thank you so much, and thanks again for the super chat. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, little Noah. He's has such a spirit. He really does. Love that kid. There's little Noah. uh so cute. He's like, yeah, please give it to me. I won't throw it. Oh, I love that. Okay. Thank you, Elaine Parker. I am going to be praying for that kid. And here's a group shot. Yeah, Harry looks good. He looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, he is wearing a black suit. He is wearing a black suit. It is a session day, so this marks the 3rd anniversary of the Queen's passing. So again, it is Ascension and Ascension Day. Ascension. Oh my goodness, how do you say that? Let me look at the spelling. Accession Day. Yeah, it's Accession Day. So that is the Queen on Accession Day 2022, which marked the anniversary of her father's passing. And and of course, later that year, she herself passed away on the 22nd of September. All right. Now, Prince Harry's UK visit spurs William and Kate to get up and do some work. William and Kate have been spurred into last-minute engagements. Oh, I mean to tell you, it was buttholes and elbows, if you know what I mean. You couldn't see nothing but the back of them because they had to get up and run out there and do some busy work. Last minute busy work. Oh, they found something for them to do. As a matter of fact, Kate was in such a rush to get out. Her hair's not all jacked up like it was the other day. She didn't even have a chance to put her various wigs on. She's down to just a few hair pieces. Yeah, she doesn't have her gigantic wig today. They had to hurry up and get them out of the house so they could do some look at there. Kate's surprise visit. Kate makes surprise visit appearance to support Prince William in heartfelt tribute to his grandmother. A royal admits he can't believe it's been 3 years since Queen Elizabeth's death. Like I said, she ain't even supposed to be there, and I'm sure they're surprised that he's there. They had to somehow convince them that it was necessary to leave the house. And I'm pretty sure Harry will be the only one to visit the Queen's grave. The other royals, they don't tend to do that. Of course, um, to be fair, they do have the opportunity because it's right there in Windsor Castle. But that being said, Prince Harry is back in the United Kingdom, beginning his visit with a private act of remembrance at his late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II's grave. Not to be outshone, the Prince and Princess of Wales suddenly dusted off their schedules and stepped out for duty. By the way, they're only a 15-minute drive from Windsor Castle. Um, to the shock of many, William and Kate visited the Women's Institute in Berkshire, where the late Queen served as president. Last year, they marked the anniversary with silence. This year, Harry's arrival appears to have inspired them into into action rather. Even Kate showed up for work. If only Harry's presence could have spurred them into attending Royal Ascot or BJ Day's 80th anniversary. I love Feminegra. uh, the Daily Mail even wrote about it. The Daily Mail said, in an unexpected, I repeat, in an unexpected turn of events, the Prince of Wales was joined by his wife, Catherine, who made a last minute decision to support him. Originally, only William had planned to attend this event to mark his granny's passing, but sources said Catherine was keen, not keen Katie. Catherine was keen to join her husband. The Prince of Wales also showed a hint of tan during their day out in the capital following their traditional break, which this year was said to have included a trip to their super yacht on California, sailing around the Greek islands. Now that is from the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail said to their super yacht. Now, I don't believe they own a super yacht, but you get their point. Oh, thank you, Church Nelly. Let me post that at the top. You guys do register with Feminegra. They are doing the Lord's work, and they also have a YouTube channel. And they are the only ones, well, not the only ones, but one of the few publications that are telling the truth. So please support them, please. And of course, if you really want to show them support, make sure that you don't put on your ad blocker so that their advertisements can support this very important website. Even the usually deferential press could not ignore the timing. The Telegraph noted that William will carry out 3 engagements in 3 consecutive days, calling it an unusual amount for most workers. 3 days in consecutive duty is the bare minimum. For William, is remarkable enough to warrant media commentary. The media is dragging them. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Or as Kate would say, I'm Betty for my most-up, Mr. Ramil. Yes, I'm Betty for my most-up, Mr. Ramil. Royal records confirmed this inconsistency. The court circular recorded no engagements for William on the Queen's death anniversary in 2024. So last year they didn't do squat. Even though Harry returned to the UK later that month on September 30th, coincidence? I think not. This year, however, both he and Kate surfaced attending an event in Sunnydale, just 7.4 miles from Harry's quiet visit to Windsor. Yeah. And if you look at the court circular, it does not mention anything. I'll show you. There is a blank. Uh-oh. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try that again. All right, one more time. Choose a charm. Okay. So there you go. That is the court circular. Matt Wilkinson, you know, Matt, that's the guy who, well, anyway. It was meant, well, it was, he says, meant to be a solo job. Prince William is now being joined by the Princess of Wales in Sunnydale, Berkshire, to commemorate the late Queen Elizabeth II on the 3rd anniversary of her passing. So it was meant to be a solo visit. And all of a sudden, boom, there's Kate. All up in everybody's face with her hair pulled back, just so she can remind you guys that she does not wear wigs today. She doesn't wear a wig. Winsome Jones, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right. The pathetic duo. There you go. Yeah, they used to call Batman and Robin the dynamic duo. Well, that, of course, Will and Kate, the pathetic duo. I don't know why they do not have their own franchise in Marvel or the DC films. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, it says here, Kate's last minute addition. The Sun's royal editor, Matt Wilkinson, revealed that Kate's presence at the engagement was not even planned. It was meant to be a solo job. Prince William is now being joined by the Princess of Wales. Her sudden addition reads as a carefully staged move, a reminder that nothing seems to spur the Waleses into action faster than Harry's presence. And then, of course, there is Chris Ship with a P, not a T. Chris Ship with a P, not a T. Chris Ship says on the anniversary of his grandmother's death, Prince William is joined by Kate at the Women's Institute in Berkshire. What is that? Women's Institute was a cause close to Queen Elizabeth's heart. Meanwhile, Prince Harry is arriving in the UK not far away from those two misfits. And of course, there is no plan to meet, none whatsoever, as they keep pointing out over and over again. And you know what? I wouldn't want Harry to be anywhere near them. Optics over duty, this pattern is hard to ignore. While Harry's work with youth, veterans, and charities, William and Kate's public schedule consists largely of leisure coded outings, Wimbledon, rugby matches, and museum visits. Their latest flurry of activity looks less like duty and more like damage control. The monarchy shows its weakness in moments like this. Harry's community work highlights how little the Waleses contribute, yet their schedule suddenly fills the moment he returns. That is the reality of today. Working royals, reliant on public money, but more focused on appearances than genuine service. Even the unusually fawning press, who gush over trivialities like Kate's new hair color, acknowledge the obvious. Without Harry's presence in the UK, William and Kate would likely be at home rather than on duty. The display comes across as empty performances. Wow. Thank you, Feminegra. Guys, again, at the top of the chat, you can see there is a link. Thanks to Church Nelly. Church Nelly added the link for Feminegra. Please click on that and make sure you are registered on their mailing list so you can get the latest from Feminegra. They are doing the Lord's work. Hallelujahs. A family divided. Sure is. Is she okay? Is she okay? I'm just asking for a friend. Is she okay? Well, most people would say she's not okay. That she's either medicated or delusional, or perhaps she has a personality disorder. It's kind of hard to say. But whatever's going on with Kate Middleton, there is a major cover-up by the British tabloid media, and also, not to be confused as normal, there is William. I don't take pleasure in mentioning this, but I do need to remind people that while they are trying to search for flaws in the Sussexes, that they are deficient in their character, and of course that they have some diabolical motives. I wish the press would just tell the truth about Will and Kate. They are using Harry and Meghan to divert people's attention away from the misfits. It is all a ploy to make them seem like a good alternative, when the truth is the monarchy is going to suffer dramatically when Charles goes down in the storm cellar to be with his mom and dad and his grandparents over at the St. George Chapel. The St. George Chapel, George VI Chapel. Yeah. So at the St. George Chapel, there's the George VI Chapel, not to be confused with a saint, but that is actually the Queen's father, King George VI, who is in a storm cellar, the place where you would try to keep your summer harvest fresh throughout the winter months, and also a place where you can store the ashes of Margaret. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. Now, as I said, Tom Sykes, people are saying that Tom Sykes is no longer on the WhatsApp list. In other words, he does not seem to be in direct communication with the rest of the Royal Rota. Now, I don't know if it's fair to refer to him as Royal Rota, but to me, he is a tabloid media journalist. Kate's hair needs to decide if it belongs to an influencer or a royal. Ouch, Tom. Are you sure that you want to say that? Brondy, Kate and her buttery curls are better suited to Instagram reels than a drawing room at Sandringham. Ouch. Can you believe that Tom Sykes is saying this about the precious duo, the misfits, the pathetic duo? And then there's another comment there. The hair extensions are so voluminous, she looks odd with all of it down. A source told the Royalists, no one's hair looks like that at her age. Now, the Royalists as you can see up there at the top, this is Tom Sykes' own news page on Substack. So when you see me reference the Royalists in the future, know that that comes directly from Tom Sykes. Very unusual for him to use this tone. But there you have it. Okay. And right there, again, Tom Sykes, the Royalist, says Harry looks rather dashing in my video of him in London. So I think that there is a bit of an attraction where Tom is concerned. That's okay. Harry is an attractive man. And a bit of unusual criticism from Tom Sykes where Kate Middleton is concerned. That hair is a huge mistake. It was a misstep. When she stepped out with that hair, so many people had the same reaction. I thought it was AI. I thought it was a joke. But no, it was neither. It was Kate struggling to be relevant. Kate is very insecure. And as far as she's concerned, by being extra with her hair, and of course, occasionally throwing her legs out there like a pack of raw chicken legs, that is going to somehow make up for any deficits that she's suffering. So make of that what you will. So, you guys, it has reached that point. I am going to say farewell to you all. I will be back later tonight. Maybe not too late, but I will be back later tonight. If you have any final comments, go ahead and throw them in the chat there, and I will address them ASAP. In the meantime, I am going to take one last look over at the social media to see if there's anything else before I go. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for your super chats and super stickers. Thank you, moderators, for keeping this a safe space as per usual. Cheers. So long. See you later. Oh, I see the newsletter. Bring a touch of sweetness into your kitchen, whether you're celebrating the first week of school, cozying into fall routines, or simply chasing a spark of joy. Try golden crepes that fold around berries and cream, or with a swipe of orange marmalade. Perhaps you'd prefer buttery shortbread cookies with just a right crumb and a dash of flour sprinkles. No matter your choice, our baking mixes are perfect for happy messes and sweet moments at the table. As ever, Meghan. Yeah, so that is where that photo comes from. Don't know how I missed that. Oh my goodness. You guys, I found one more photo. I'll show it to you before I go, and probably again later because we're going to sum up the day later. And of course, there's going to be special coverage while the Duke of Sussex is in the UK. So for all of your Harry and Meghan needs, know that you can come here to Royal Sussex, and I will do my best to catch you up with the latest. It looks like someone has, I don't know if she's laughing or crying, but it looks like she's cupped her hand over her mouth. So I hope those are tears of joy, of course. So long, you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mary H. wants to say farewell to a few people. Oh, that is so sweet. I got to show you this. It appears as though there is a fan of Prince Harry's necktie. I will show you. Okay, okay. I will show you. Give me just a second. Um, very sweet. See there? Harry is showing off his Hugo Boss necktie. Isn't that sweet? I love it. There is a speech from Harry. Okay, I'm going to share that with you later. Harry's WellChild speech, okay? All right. I think that should do it. All right. Love you guys. I will see you later this afternoon, evening, or early morning for some of y'all. Cheers. And let's close out with the Ginger Avenger, shall we? That seems apropos. All right. See you later.